What is going on, family? Listen, the first recording didn't have volume. Imagine that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait before I start to see if anyone shows up. Because I don't know if you know how I do things. I keep trying until I get it. So, I'm going to sit here and wait for a couple of seconds to see if any of you all are going to come back. I see one person. Please, whoever's here, put in the chat box that you can hear me. At 6 o'clock, I started this live and it had no volume. That's a situation that makes you scratch your head, family. So I see one person here. Can you please let me know? Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Put your name in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. But give me a minute. Hold on. Okay, family. Can you all hear me? Can someone say something in the chat? Please. This has been one of those days, family. One of those days. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay. So, in today's episode, this episode is about the reality is sinking in on Republican voters. Now, I got a whole lot of stuff I want to show you all, but I want to send a big shout out to my man, Boo. Boo said he liked my little setup back here. Big shout out to you, bro. Big shout out to you, Boo. Okay. Also, I received another message from a gentleman by the name of Tom St. Clair 961. And his message read, one thing I can guarantee 100% is Donald Trump is not going to say anything or do anything unless he has the receipts to prove what he's talking about, and I'll guarantee that with my life. And in my comment section, don't put your life on Donald Trump. You're forgetting. A couple attorneys did that. Rudy Giuliani, and some other guy. They both lost their licenses. So, Mr. Sinclair, don't do that. I ain't gonna even say the rest of it. But yes, family, I'm gonna keep this live moving. I want to play a video from some Trump supporters. And when I play the video, in the comment section, leave your comments. That's all I ask.
Voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice.
Okay. These are MAGA voters. They're not liking what they're saying, family. So I say this. Let's forget about red or blue. Let's say Americans are not satisfied with Trump right now. But I'm going to keep the video going.
feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I used to be a MAGA Republican, and now I've turned blue.
Stacey said, quote,
Whoa. So I think in the next coming election, even though Virginia is going to have an election soon to replace Youngkin, who's a Republican, I think the Republicans are going to be finished. See, with the three branches of the government, you have judicial, right? You have the executive. You have the legislative. And right now in this moment, two branches. We talking about a three-legged stool. But right now, two branches are working together. The executive and the legislative. So what can you do with these two branches if you're not satisfied with one of the two? This legislative branch, voting for these governors, flipping these red states to blue states. I think that's what's going to happen because the Republican Party is letting Donald Trump and Elon Musk and all of his cronies dismantle everything in the United States government. So what you could do, your next voting cycle, flip from red to blue. That's all I got to say about that.
when we said safer borders, I thought he was thinking, let's stop the drugs from coming into the country. I didn't know he was going to start raiding places.
Absolutely. And a lot of Americans were saying the same thing. One of the biggest things that he ran on was he was going to bring the food prices down. Are they down? Put it down in the comment section. Are the food prices down? Now, I also need to send a big shout out to Charlie from Winchester, Virginia. Charlie was telling me, like I said, on the job today, where he was talking about politics. Now, most Americans would tell you on your job, two things you do not talk about: religion and politics. But Charlie, I guess he wanted to prick me a little bit, and he said, well, I got a picture of one of your buddies who voted for Trump. And he sent me this picture. Now I said to Charlie, I said, well, you know, we all are individuals. We all trying to figure this life out. Some of us has been led astray. It's okay. But like I told Charlie, one thing I don't do, I don't whine and complain. I just get it done by all means necessary. So when he shot me this picture, I said, well, maybe Trump hanging out with the pimps. I don't know. But family, this video has been 9 minutes long. I just want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. And if you get a chance, leave me a comment. Also, give me one of these. Thumbs up. If you're new to the Creative Cousin YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. Until my next episode, you